guys, I'm Candy Lamb and welcome back to Candy's Locker Room. It's scary hours, it's spooky season. On what some would consider Halloween Eve, the Dallas Cowboys spooked the Chicago Bears back to Chicago after a 49-29 defeat this Sunday in Dallas. Here's what happened. It's Cowboys ball, and after making their way downfield, Dak Prescott runs it in for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown. It's Bears ball, and thankfully Anthony Brown stopped what could have been a Chicago Bears touchdown. Our defense did a great job of hurdling over and stopping those plays, and the Bears did not score on this drive. It's Cowboys ball. After a couple of first downs by Henderson and Gallup, Dak lands a beautiful pass to CeeDee Lamb in the end zone, making another Dallas Cowboys touchdown, bringing the score to 14-0. It's Bears ball, and Justin Fields, that we warned you about last week, makes his way downfield with the Bears offense, and they get into scoring position. With a repeat play from last week, the Bears, Justin Fields runs it in for a Chicago Bears touchdown on Dallas, bringing the score to 7-14 as we went into the second quarter. It's Cowboys ball, and after a first down by Gallup, a nice huge run by Dak Prescott, Pollard runs it up the middle for another Dallas Cowboys touchdown, bringing the score to 7-21 early on in the second quarter. It's Bears ball, and number 97 of the Dallas Cowboys gets a sack. The Bears are unable to score on this drive, and it's Cowboys ball again. Cowboys fans got a bit of a scare here on this drive as Dak was on the sideline getting his non-throwing hand looked at, but luckily he was able to come in for this drive, and this is what happened. After a couple of first down passes to Lamb, Malik Davis had what we thought was his first NFL touchdown. Unfortunately, it was ruled that it was not, but right after, Ferguson finishes the job with a Dallas Cowboys touchdown, bringing the score to 7-28, with the Chicago Bears trailing behind the Cowboys. This had been the Dallas Cowboys' first time in 8 years scoring on their first 4 possessions. It's Bears ball, and hopefully they can stay on the field long enough to give their defense a break. They quickly get to 4th and 1, and it didn't look like their defense was going to have any sort of break until they were able to make good on a conversion for first down. With 45 seconds left in the second quarter, Fields connects to Harry for a Chicago Bears touchdown, bringing the score to 14-28. With 40 seconds left on the clock, it's Cowboys ball. Dak tosses it to Lamb, throws it to Lamb, and it is intercepted for the first time of him being back since his injury. It's Bears ball with a few seconds left on the clock. With great plays by Anthony Brown, Wilson, and Bland, the Cowboys forced a field goal attempt by the Chicago Bears. It's good, and the score is 17-28 at the half. It's the third quarter, and the Bears started off with no score on this drive. It's Cowboys ball. They don't score either on that drive. It's Bears ball. They fumble it. It's a forced fumble by Curse. It's recovered by LVE, and they're going to look at it on the field. After review, it's determined that the Bears maintained possession, and it's their ball. Herbert goes up the middle for a Chicago Bears touchdown. They try for the 2-point conversion, and out of nowhere, Tank DeMarcus Lawrence just flies into Fields, and their 2-point conversion is obviously no good. The score is now 23-28. It's Cowboys ball, and after first downs to Schultz, Turpin, and Lamb, Pollard runs it in for another Dallas Cowboys touchdown. The field goal attempt is good, and the score is now 23-35. The Cowboys go in on the Bears on their next drive. We have a sack by Dante Fowler. Then, my favorite play of the game, LVE strips the ball from the Chicago Bears, and Micah Parsons grabs it, and he runs downfield like his life depended on it for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown, his first career touchdown. That's 2 Dallas Cowboy touchdowns in under 2 minutes, bringing the score to 23-42. I could not contain myself. I was running around the living room screaming, hoping no one thought anything was going wrong inside, but I just was so excited about this part of the game. It's Bears ball, and they make it downfield, gaining another touchdown and attempting another 2-point conversion. It's no good, and at this point, the score of the game is 29-42. It's Cowboys ball. It's a first down by Pollard. Then Pollard gets the ball again. He works his way left and then through that opening, running downfield into the end zone for another Dallas Cowboys touchdown, his third of the game. And I know that he said to the media prior to the game that if they call it, I'ma holler. But I don't think anyone thought that he literally meant it. Well, he did, as he scored again for the Dallas Cowboys for the third time. I'll say it again, for the third time in this game. He had an amazing game. The score was now 29-49. It's Bears ball. There's a sack by DeMarcus Lawrence, a sack by Jaron Kearse, and they are forced to punt the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. It's Cowboys ball. We don't score on that drive. It's Bears ball. They don't do anything with that last possession, giving the ball back to the Cowboys at the end of the game. We down it, and the Cowboys defeat the Chicago Bears in Dallas 49-29. This was the most points that an NFL team has scored this season. It's just amazing to see that all of a sudden the Cowboys are being taken seriously. When at the beginning of the season, after Dak went out, it was being said that the Cowboys season was over. Look at them now. This game was amazing to see for so many reasons, but more so that it was amazing to see all of the players that needed to shine. We saw Pollard step up when Zeke was out and shine. We saw Malik Davis step up and shine, even though that touchdown was called back. That shows us if one of our players falls at that position, then we have good backups at running back. Dak gave us a scare with his other hand during the game, and he still came back slinging that ball for touchdown. Micah Parsons with that recovery and touchdown, basically showing us that if need be, he could play running back. This was just an amazing game to see, and I loved every bit of watching it. And with that being said, let's get into Candy's players of the game. My first player of the game is, of course, Tony Pollard. He balled out. He, as he said, hauled it after they called it for 3 Dallas Cowboys touchdowns. You can't touch that. That is just untouchable. 3 touchdowns in this game, and it wasn't an easy game. The Cowboys gave up, points that I felt that they shouldn't have. But Pollard answered the call every time, and that is why he is one of my players of the game. My second player of the game is Micah Parsons. It's very obvious that Micah Parsons is playing through some sort of pain. I don't know if it's still that growing pain, but it's obvious. But he's producing still. Let me tell you, the refs are missing it, but we're not. Cowboys Twitter is not missing it. Cowboys fans are not missing all of the holding that's going on with these defenders against Micah Parsons. They are holding him left and right. And if they didn't, and if the refs had called it, let me tell you, Micah Parsons would have so many more sacks. But aside from that, he had a great game, and that touchdown, that just was the cherry on top for me. That was like a little bit of sweet revenge for those calls, those refs not making those holding calls. Now let's get into Candy's flag on the play. My flag on the play is on one of our own. And not really because I think that it should have been a flag, but oh my gosh, ouch. That had to hurt. What a play by DeMarcus Lawrence on Justin Fields. They tried that 2-point conversion, and Tank answered it. He came through like a freight train and knocked the wind out of Justin Fields. He's okay, so I can say that. But that was a great play. But I'm sure they were thinking if they could, oh, we throw a flag all over that. But you couldn't. It was a fair play and it was a great play. Now you guys know I have to have my hot shot of the week this week. This week, Candy's hot shot of the week gave us all of the fall fields as they arrived at AT&T Stadium in their sweater looks. My first hot shot of the week is DeMarcus Lawrence as he showed up to AT&T Stadium in a yellow, blush, black, and white color block sweater paired with black pants. It gave me all the fall feels. I like that paired together, and that's my first hot shot of the week. My second hot shot of the week was Jaron Kearse, who showed up in a two-piece sweater set. Gray and white short sleeve top, gray shorts. It was a very nice fall look and he looked game day ready. So DeMarcus Lawrence, Jaron Kearse, my two hot shots of the week. Well guys, thank you for tuning in to Candy's Locker Room. I'm going to go finish celebrating this Dallas Cowboys victory. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to follow my socials on Twitter, Candy's Locker Room, Instagram, Candy's Locker Room, and also on TikTok. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.